Good evening, friends, families, parents, teachers, Mr. McFarland, Dr. Ryman, school board members, and my fellow classmates. My name is Dan Ioffreda, and I would like to welcome everyone to the commencement ceremony for Hershey High School's class of 2016. Thankfully, this isn't an exam, because as my teachers and peers know, we would be here all night. We gather together to celebrate our successes and accomplishments and reflect upon the concept of change. As a class, we have been weathered by change, both good and bad. And everyone up on this stage is about to experience one of the biggest transitions of his or her life. But I cannot reminisce about the past without recognizing one of the hardest changes we have endured as a group and as young adults: the loss of a friend. One of our very own, Anthony Beleza, is not here with us tonight. We are honored that Anthony's sister, Gabriella, will be accepting his diploma this evening. Anthony was a kind-hearted and beautiful soul who left us too soon. This night and always, Anthony lives on in our thoughts and our hearts. We remember his friendship, his joyful smile, his love of art, and his impact on our lives. To quote Mitch Albom's Tuesdays with Morrie, "Death ends a life, not a relationship." Whatever our personal relationships were with Anthony, they still remain. The individual people and personalities are what make our class so special, and we will forever cherish the unique connections we share with one another. Every person, every human encounter along the way has mattered and will always matter. They have molded our class into what it is today. The distinct individuals of our class differentiate us as an outstanding group, but there are certainly commonalities among the experiences of us all. For one, each of us up on this stage has something to be proud of, a great high school education. As we prepare to face the next step in our lives, whether it be college, the military, or joining the working world, know that our parents and teachers have prepared us well. But it wasn't always easy. We all struggled through that first day of high school. I remember when we were awkward and naive freshmen ready to conquer the world. I personally thought I was big man on campus in 8th grade and was ready for the same in high school, until I encountered Andrew Nelson in the hallway on my first day. Now, in case you're not aware, he is currently an offensive lineman for the Penn State football team. I remember trying to maneuver through the labyrinth that is our school. I beelined it to my math class, 4th period, befuddled as to why Mr. Walliser was practicing his golf swing in the hallway. I turned to see a boy and girl smooching on the other side of the hall. Now I knew we weren't in middle school any longer. The jump from middle school to high school is where our lives shifted from flex time and fun to things that really mattered, like grades, standardized tests, and more serious involvement in clubs, sports, and other extracurricular activities. We were all being groomed for adulthood. Our journey through high school has paralleled the changes in social media over the past few years. Parents, listen up, so maybe you can learn a thing or two. Freshman year was like Snapchat, our awkward and humbling first year of high school that we wanted to forget 10 seconds after it ended. As sophomores, we grew physically and intellectually, and we found our voices. But like Twitter, our vocabulary consisted of only 140 characters. Junior year, our confidence swelled as we became upperclassmen. Known as the most challenging and defining year of high school, the stress of junior year was often apparent on the faces of students. Like Instagram, the picture of a junior is worth 1,000 words, a combination of subdued confidence, stress, and anticipation of senior year. Now, senior year was like Facebook. We got our mojo, our profile, our friends, our groups, our memories. Our story began to come together in words and pictures. Not only did we achieve a sense of who we are, but also of who we want to be. As our future plans came into focus, senior year gave us a glimpse of who we might become. Through this progression, our grade has grown closer as friends and as a collective family. Whether we're behind one of our sports teams on a Friday night, supporting our talented peers in plays, musicals, or concerts, or gathering for the annual holiday volleyball tournament, we are united in one way or another. Consider the great things we've been able to accomplish when working together. The incredible student-faculty basketball game, raising money for the Four Diamonds Fund, the consistently strong homecoming floats. Okay, I will admit that the Fearless Freshman was not our best decision. Or the Humans of Hershey High School Instagram account, created by a few thoughtful individuals from our class, providing insights about each member of our large and diverse family. Reflecting on the high school experience, it's not the relationship between mass and acceleration that we will remember. It will be the relationships we have forged with one another that we will carry with us. And when you ponder your days as a high schooler, I hope you wouldn't want them any other way. From Mrs. Dorsey saving lives out in the parking lot, to the regular hangouts in the library, where that technology stereotype of our generation became a reality. Thank you to our family members and supporters. Thank you to our teachers, from those who taught us the alphabet to those who explained meiosis and mitosis, and to all who have helped us become who we are today. Congratulations, class of 2016. We'll see if MySpace makes a comeback and captures the next leg of our journey. Hashtag Trojan Pride never dies.
Beginnings, as exciting as they may be, are always terrifying. They bring with them the opportunity for great change, but they can also make us feel small against the uncertainty of infinite future possibilities. The only way to overcome this anxiety is to realize how special we all are and how that uniqueness will help us embrace change and forge our own path to a successful life. So how special are we, really? Ali Benazir, a doctor from Harvard, calculated that the probability of each one of us being alive is a lot less than the odds of randomly picking one star out of the entire universe. So what does this statistic mean? It means that the likelihood that all of our ancestors passed on their genes to make each one of us exactly who we are is very small. So small, in fact, that our existence is nothing short of a miracle. It means that we are all extraordinarily unique, shaped by our heritage and our life experiences. So if being here is a marvel, there must be a marvel in each one of us. Now, as we leave high school, we must look to ourselves and ponder that marvel. What is it about each one of us that can help us forge our future paths? For the last 13 years, we were told what to do. No matter which path we chose, there are always footsteps to follow and former students whose shoes we filled. We found ourselves adopting pre-made positions and filling the slots of all the high schoolers who came before us. Although we gained a little bit of independence as we entered high school, our parents, teachers, and friends still influenced our choices of courses, extracurriculars, and colleges. But we stand on the cusp of a great change. After having climbed the steep, challenging slope that was high school, we are now at the top of that mountain, looking forward to the bright and uncertain horizon. The end of our high school careers brings with it the magical possibilities of a new beginning. We will be able to decide who we become and how we will follow our passions. This is a time to look inside ourselves and discover what makes us special. For as we know, the probability of us being here is so outrageously small that we each certainly must have something unique to give to the world. You see, we have all had completely different past experiences that made us who we are today. Every single moment we struggled with sadness and rejection, every time we felt unrestrained joy, and every time we became engrossed in our passions added depth to our character. If we are to move on to better things, we must first realize how the events of the past have shaped our personalities and dreams. We must first realize that what we have gone through has made us unique in an immutable way. You might be thinking, how can I be special if I know so many people in the same career path? How could I possibly be different? The answer is inside you. There is no specific path to a rewarding and successful life because we have the capability of shaping our own. In the coming years, we will be able to try a multitude of new activities and interests that will point us closer to the direction we want to go. The only way to forge a path correct for us is to remember the innate capability we all have to embrace change and be distinct from those who came before us. No one can stop us from taking any and every opportunity to help others, and no one can stop us from expressing ourselves in a positive way throughout our lives. The power to take action and impact the world is inherent in each one of us. Regardless of our career goals, if we remember that the sky's the limit, if we remember that we have control over our future and our success, the sky's the limit for what we can achieve. So as we look toward the immense change that life after high school brings, we must remember that every single person seated here today is unique from anyone else that has ever existed. In our minds and in our hearts exists a strength to be determined, ambitious, and moral human beings. In order to embrace this new beginning of our lives, we have to realize how this change will help us come into our own. It is up to us to shape the paths of our future, for today marks our transition from grade school survivors to conquerors of our dreams. As said by one of the greatest musicians of our generation, Hannah Montana, life's what you make it, so let's make it rock.
Birth, first steps, first words, first day of school, first time making new friends, first time participating in a sport, first time entering middle school, first time finding love, first time having a broken heart, first time becoming a freshman, first time taking a final, first time becoming an upperclassman, first time becoming a varsity athlete, first time attending prom, first time graduating, and now what? All of us here grew up differently. We've had different childhoods and backgrounds growing up. But one theme has been shared among us: change. Most of you here graduating can speak coherently, hopefully. We're not all whining and crying like infants. And each one of you knows what it's like to be an underclassman. Each step in our lives has brought about change, for better or for worse. Meeting a best friend could bring opportunity for fun and excitement, while a breakup could tear a hole in your heart and make you feel abandoned and broken. Every single event in our lives has altered the way we look at the world and how we look at ourselves. Nothing can stop time from passing, and because of that, nothing can stop change either. No matter how distant you make yourself, no matter how much you try to ignore your surroundings, you observe them, even subconsciously, every day. It is inevitable, but not necessarily bad. If Milton Hershey hadn't changed his candy specialty from caramel to chocolate, we wouldn't be in this building right now. And I don't know about you guys, but I'm pretty certain you all like to graduate today. So accept the fact that change is going to happen no matter what you think you can do, unless you invent a time machine. And if you do, please visit me in the 7th grade and teach me how to talk to girls. Thanks in advance. For the rest of us who are not trying to exploit the laws of physics, however, enter the world realizing that you are going to learn things every day, and you can use that to make your life and the lives of others so much better. Just as Neil deGrasse Tyson, a popular astrophysicist and host of the scientific documentary series Cosmos, said, "For me, I am driven by 2 main philosophies. Know more today about the world than I knew yesterday, and lessen the suffering of others." You'd be surprised how far that gets you. But now it's time to talk about one of the greatest steps in our lives: graduating and moving into the real world. Not everyone knows what they want to do after they graduate, and I'm certain there's still some adults in the audience who don't know either. So don't get too caught up in trying to discover the true you or your inner self. The only truths at this point in our lives is that we're truly aching to get our diplomas and go enjoy our summer vacation. I do know, however, that the way I will get ready for this new world we're entering is to be ready to learn every day and to accept the change that comes with that knowledge. And with that knowledge, begin to understand more about this wonderful planet we are living on. I do not expect myself to become a great Buddha after graduating, so neither should any of you. But we should strive to grasp as much as we can about the world around us, because there is an infinite amount of universe out there to discover, and we can be the ones to do so. For some, that might mean pursuing a vocation or skill that might become a career. For others, that can mean serving our country in the military. For a few, it might mean going to college and getting a degree. And maybe even for one of you, researching quantum mechanics and Einstein-Rosen bridges, otherwise known as wormholes, in order to develop that time machine to cure the presently unavoidable awkwardness of middle school. Let's use this next step in our lives to learn about the world, just as we did as kids, Discover as much as you can and use that to help yourself and others. When you leave tonight, think to yourself, am I going to watch my life pass by without making a difference? Or am I going to take that next step and lead the world onto another path devoted to improving all of our lives? Be the change you want in this world. And you never know, that might be what inspires someone else to build off of that and send a cascading effect, which makes solutions for all the problems in the world right now. Make that first step for all of our sakes. So congratulations, graduates. This is your first time graduating. But now what? It's your first time to go out and live your life. Your one life. Make it a life of firsts. And never stop discovering.
Come, my child, and better mind, brother. You better mind, yes, and give an account. Hallelujah. You better mind, you better mind. You better mind, brother. You better mind, sister. Give an account. Hallelujah. You better mind, you better mind. You better mind how you walk. Better mind what you're walking about. Give an account, hallelujah. You better mind, you better mind. You better mind how you talk. Better mind what you're talking about. Give an account, hallelujah. You better mind, you better mind. You better mind, brother. You better mind, sister. Give an account, hallelujah. You better mind, you better mind. Pray, 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 yes. Watch what you're praying about. Hallelujah, give an account. Hallelujah, you better mind, you better mind. You better watch how you sing. Yes, you better watch yes, Lord. Yes, give an account. Hallelujah, you better mind, you better mind. You better mind, you better mind, sister. Give an account. Hallelujah, you better mind, you better mind. You better mind, you better mind, sister. Give an account. Hallelujah, you got to give an account. Hallelujah, you got to give an account. Hallelujah, you better mind, brother. You
Good evening. It is an honor for me to address the class of 2016 in the final moments before we present diplomas to this fine group of seniors. This graduating class is the first group that I have had the chance to see through from freshmen to graduating seniors. So this evening and these students are both particularly special to me. Seniors, academics are important, as are the other things that you have spent much of your time on throughout your career at Hershey High School. Those accomplishments are all confirmed now, and there's something to be proud of, but tonight is far more significant than credits and grades alone. Many of you will continue your academic pursuits in the fall. Some will head straight to the workforce, some to the military, and others will embark on a mixture of these experiences and opportunities. In all of these instances, much of your success will hinge upon your relationships with other people and your ability to effectively interact with other human beings, creating strong first impressions, repairing bad first impressions, when you're wrong, admitting it and apologizing for it, showing empathy, demonstrating that not only through your words but through your actions, a commitment to the goals that you've set for yourself, giving respect, even at times when you may not be getting it, being there for people who are in need, and taking responsibility for your mistakes and shortcomings. These are all crucial skills among many others that will say far more about your aptitude and ultimate ability to flourish than any other accolades that we often associate with success and accomplishment. The spiritual that was performed by Cantabile this evening offers the message, you better mind. It challenges all of us to be responsible fully for ourselves, our actions, and our words. I'm sure that every senior up here tonight can think of a teacher, leader, director, mentor, or advisor of some kind who has reminded them to mind something, meeting deadlines, giving your best effort consistently, being on time, following through with commitments, never giving up, being a strong role model to the many who are looking up to you, and being good to each other. Your diploma is a well-deserved award for your accomplishments through 13 years of school. Be proud of it. Receive it also as a reminder to go forward into young adulthood and be a strong representative of Hershey High School, your teachers, coaches, advisors, and leaders, your parents, and everyone else who has loved you and supported your growth, learning, and maturity along the way to this very point in time. In closing, it is my great honor to present these seniors to Mr. McFarland, the Derry Township School District Board of Directors, as Hershey High School's graduating class of 2016. Thank you.
Good evening. It is truly a privilege and an honor to be with you tonight and to be able to celebrate and honor our outstanding young graduates of Hershey High School's class of 2016. Graduates, I know you're feeling great excitement and maybe a little nervousness as you stand on the doorway of the next chapter in your lives. Throughout your time at Derry Township School District, our goal has been to help you discover your passions and your talents, the gifts that each one of you has been given. Now our challenge is to take that passion and talent and fly out into the world as you take the next step in your journey. I want to leave you with the words from a poem entitled "Take Your Soul by the Hand" by Maureen Weiner, and listen carefully to the words. I once had a dream. It was wonderful. I could do anything I please. I could fly above the rooftops on the whisper of a breeze. I knew just what I wanted, what I needed to be whole. I had no fear of failure, for I knew it in my soul. But then things changed, for as I grew, my life was filled with learning, with books and school and rule, and yet my heart was filled with yearning. I searched to find the answers. I searched to find my goal, till finally it dawned on me I was searching for my soul. We have a dream inside ourselves, a gift to us at birth, to guide us and protect us on our journey on this earth. We all have something special, each one of us unique. You have to find the courage to find the peace you seek. So dream your dream and live your dream. Don't be afraid to try. Just take your soul by the hand and let your spirit fly. And as you leave here this evening and begin the next chapter, remember to explore all possibilities, create extraordinary relationships, and make every conversation count. Dr. Ryman, on behalf of the Derry Township School Board, it is my great privilege to accept the class of 2016 at this year's commencement and confer upon them the right to a Hershey High School diploma. By the authority granted to me by the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, I publicly declare that the Hershey High School seniors before me are deserving of a Hershey High School diploma, signifying that they have satisfied the academic and attendance requirements of the Derry Township School District and the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Ladies and gentlemen, I present to you Hershey High School's class of 2016.
It is my pleasure to present the names of each member of Hershey High School's class of 2016. Daniel Paul Ioffreda. Shreya Thakur. Jacob Michael Nantz. Ryan Lorenzo Abadilla. Joseph Abraham. Alexandra Teresa Abruzzo. Thomas Allen. Gino Almond. Allison Lane Anderson. Bianca Angelo. Sheila Ansari. Shiva Ansari. Gordon Francis John Armstrong. Paige Marie Armstrong. Haley Atkinson. Peyton Ballier. Pranoy Banka. Kellen Banning. Oriana Barone. Leda Becerra. Bryn Ann Beck. Anthony Robert Beleza. Greta Barbara Belsol. Shema Benfadil. Kevin Michael Betts. Harrison James Blackall. Juliana Bowman. Patrick Joseph Bortel. Joseph Bressi. Matthew Bannon Breyer. Grace Margaret Bruggemeyer. Claudia Michelle Briner. Alexa Buck. Connor Malcolm Burke. Abigail Kirsten Burke. Erin Burns. Rachel Burris. Shay Skylar Carver. Juliana Marie Castaneda. Matt Senaviva. Paige Michelle Chadwick. Kelly Chodos. Sophia Zoe Kronios. Tyra Lynn Claypool. Riley Compton. McKenna Connolly. Julia Nami Corbin. Matthew Job Cotter. Caroline Celeste Cotton. Trevor Joe Crawford. Emily Croxall. Lutia Crum Ewing. Sophia Crum Ewing. Jesse Chue. Peter Alexander D'Amico. Mylan Anna Dang. Andrea Daniels. Nate Doherty. Alexis Marie Davison. Ryan De La Paz. Erin Rachel Deere. Ethan Lee DeFrank. John Charles Devine III. Erin Gretchen Dexheimer. Brendan Patrick Diamidio. Phoebe Dillon. Kayla Divins. Madeline Sienna Donahue. Daryl Justine Dortch. Marcus Leonard Dubroy. Miriam Durrani. Mackenzie Eberly. Sarah Ann Emenheiser. Megan Elizabeth Epler. Caitlin Farkas. Sarina Fayaz. Hannah Christine Ferrara. Megan Field. Brendan Foster. Sarah Fox. Anne Franzen. Jessica Elizabeth Freeman. Caleb Fry. Bailey Amanda Folk. Cheyenne Amani Gaston. Grace Anna McKinney Gavazzi. Alexis Gazio. Ashley Kimberly Gentry. Natalie Sophia Giovanello. Carlos Ruben Gonzalez. Adam Groves. Erica Lee Groves. Rachel Marie Groves. Connor Gert. Alexander Haydit. Jacob Henry Haldeman. Caroline Elizabeth Hammer. Andrew Paul Hahn. William Heck. Stephen Campbell Heckert. Rebecca Hetrick. Rachel Lee Hoffman. Brooke Louise Holsinger. Sydney Holycross. Rachel Madison Hoover. Alexander Hover. Michael William Huang. Allison Noel Hufford. Samuel Thomas Isaacson. Jacob Yastrebski. Catherine Jones. Caitlin Kalmbacher. Chad Carper. Kieran Carr. Samantha Kiddell. Lauren Rose Keebler. Tyler Scott Kiskadden. Malika Kodivadiganti. Nicole Alexis Kaur. Claire Grace Kondracki. Kevin Jean Kretz. Zozan Kuchu-Kaiden. Sagar Kumar. Jack Kushner. Ryan Lacoe. Joseph Laflamme. Douglas Lamb. Laura Lapioli. Angela Rose Larry. Rachel Lebo. Lauren Elizabeth Lechleitner. Jason Michael Lehman. Michael Connor Lewis. Taylor Dean Lewis. Vanessa Lynn Bush Lewis. Detong Lee. Daniel Lippy. David Lippy. Nandi Loiza. Austin Long. James Liu. Alex Lugo. Kirsten Luttrell. Joliet Hale McCall Nicholson. Jingheng Mai. Matthew Marinac. Alexandra Hope Mark. Eric Mara. Larissa Marie Martin. Omar Martinez Jr. Hillary Page Mason. Joshua T. Masser. Gabriella Anna McCarty. Ryan McCurdy. Delaney Michelle McDaniel. Elijah McNelly. Madeline Ray McQuillan. Kayla May Masarick. Alexa Kaylin Michael. Mary Grace Miller. Zacharias Miller. Asa Mize. Mallory Kate Mongold. Lauren Elizabeth Moore. Maria Morelli. Grace Catherine Morgan. Andy Bryn Moritz. Carly Mackenzie Moritz. Tegan Mitchell Moritz. Luke Morrison. Nadia Mulder. Benjamin David Murray. Zoe Murray. Timothy James Muscat. Stone Musser. Marshall Myers. Pallavi Nambiar. Adam Frederick Nasta. Carter Newman. Kiguru Jaroge. Jesse Nabweze Obo. Sean Ocam. Nicholas Ojero. Sarah Maria O. Elizabeth Jordan Oliva. Madeline O'Shea. Watana Ukan. Dylan Patrick Painter. Vincent Paoletti. Simon Palmer. Allison Elizabeth Paludis. Mark George Pendelius. Krishna Bharat Kumar Patel. Pavan Ajay Patel. Michael Pava. Hannah Paymer. Christopher Painter. Owen Douglas Pearl. Kawa Pham. Claire Elaine Pereno. Mark Powell. Delaney Elizabeth Price. Zachary Probst. Liam Kieran. Bailey Robertson. Caden Olia Robinson. Colette Olenka Robinson. Lily Robinson. Alexis Lynn Robison. Devin Malik Rodriguez. Ryan Rogali. Megan Alvarez Rowe. Hayden Thomas Royer. Nicholas Ruddle. Summer Lynn Shell. James Patrick Sheehan. Noelle Grace Schellenberger. Noah Shuey. Jonathan Michael Sickler. Micah Sewart. Brianna Nicole Simmons. Madison Rose Smetana. Blake Thomas Smith. Travis Ryan Smith. Mark Thomas Snoke. Samuel William Snoke. Zachary Som. Abigail Emily Spangler. Patrick John Starner. Braden Stein. Quinn Margaret Strader. David James Strucco. Tyer Stump. Eric Nathaniel Sullivan. Ryan Patrick Sullivan. Catherine Rebecca Swigert. Dalton Tamaccio. Quentin Taylor. Fleur Esme Denclay. Tanner Owen Therrett. Chelsea Lee Thomas. Braden A. Thompson. Colin Topper. Serena Torres. Miranda Ashley Treader. Marley Alice Tennell. Brendan Durkin Twaddell. Brady Underkoffler. Eric M. Valenia. Cyan Marie Valentine. Carl Van Blargen. Daniel Venable. Vincent William Wagner. Madeline Margaret Walker. Stephen Warden. Joshua Todd Warren. Grace Waverka. Jamichael Courtney Wedderburn. Paul Weigley. Hannah Adelaide Wilcox. Tyler Williams. Orrin Wilson. Michaela Marie Windsor. Emma Winter. Jason Philip Wood. Maggie Wu. Vivian Wu. Kirsten Lee Weimer. Mizuki Yamane. Julian Yee. Zachary Tyler Zieber. Paxton Zeiss. Clint Zhang. Rosie Zhang. Rosie Zhang. Catherine Grace Zerlo. Ladies and gentlemen, Hershey High School's class of 2016.